is, what problem are we solving? This question that you can ask yourself at any time will solve 99% of your problems 10 times more simply than any other methodology. What problem are we solving for? Very simple. It's a question you can ask yourself at any time, in business, life, relationships, etc. What problem are we solving for? I'll give you an example. I was on a meeting this morning with some of the setting department on an offer that I internally manage for, and they had all these great ideas that they wanted to bring about a potential pre-call process that had all these fancy steps and cool ideas, but at the end of the day was just going to be an overcomplicated solution to a simple problem. And rather than just telling them no, I guided them through this thought process. So here's how I went. They brought in all the ideas. I was like, this is all great, fantastic, I love it. Before I go any further, let me ask you guys, what problem are you trying to solve for? And they all kind of thought for a minute, and eventually one of them popped up and answered, we're trying to solve for saving the closers energy by getting them higher quality appointments, having them not spending 4 out of 6 of their appointments for the day on people who should have been DQ'd sooner or who don't have the highest level of intent. I was like, okay, got it. The DQing leads and level of intent. Those are the two problems that we're solving for, right? Now, DQing leads is very, very simple. That's more of a logistical thing. So then the level of intent, how do we actually solve that? Where does the lack of intent actually start? And we basically came up with the idea that it starts at the VSL and moves forward through the funnel. So really there's no mental pre-call gymnastics that we need to do in order to solve this problem. We actually need to go back to the VSL and to the funnel, the application page, etc., and figure out how we can actually raise the level of intent, introducing more emotions and bringing up people's, their why, their emotional drivers before they actually get through to the setter and through to the closer. And that will essentially solve the problem. But if you're coming up with all these cool solutions, just remember you're probably overcomplicating it. And the way that you solve for that is, what problem are we solving?